So, with Minecraft Live coming up soon, I kind of want to talk about my Minecraft hot take. Now, I know from the amount of theory videos on this that reactivating the portal in the ancient cities is a really popular idea. And I'm not saying that it's the end of the world if it happens, but I personally would be disappointed, and I'm going to try to make a case for why. Now, I'll admit, I really like environmental storytelling in games. It's really easy to tell a story with words, but much harder to do so with a place. It takes a lot of thought and effort put into pretty small details to make environmental storytelling work, but the result is much more impactful and mysterious than someone just telling you the lore. Minecraft is honestly not very good at that. Now, before you get upset, I do want to say they've been getting better in recent updates, but most of the structures that you find in the game just don't do much to spark your imagination. For example, let's look at the Nether Fortress. The structures themselves are long series of hallways with some chests, there's nether wart, blaze spawners, some balconies, and unique mobs. They're incredibly valuable for the player to find since potions, the end, and beacons are all tied behind them. But to me, nether fortresses remain uninteresting because they don't feel like they were built by a person. From the chests just chilling in the middle of the hallways to the lack of any rooms, they feel as though they were added to be a dungeon for the player to raid, not a real structure built by an actual society. There are no clues as to who built this or why, so even with all this unique and important stuff, the mysteries just hit with an immediate dead end. It's just not interesting. Contrast this with a more recent structure like the Woodland Mansions. They are also dungeons, but they feel much more lived in than nether fortresses. For starters, their purpose is clear. They are the homes of the villagers, but the rooms inside serve practical purposes like farming, dining, reading, sleeping, and storage. And littered among these rooms are some oddities, like this room that's just a giant cat or a single potted plant. I really like these rooms. I think they give the villagers personality, arguably the most personality of any mob in Minecraft. Unlike nether fortresses, they invite the player to ask questions about why this is here. And Mojang really knocked it out of the park with the ancient cities. Despite having no citizens, these places feel like they have history. They have saunas for bathing, cold storage for food, and redstone labs. They have Skulk from where all the residents presumably died. The villagers might have come down here at some point, and above it all is this big, empty portal frame. Now, Minecraft is not technically a horror game, but think for a moment about the parts that are scary. Chances are they're based around you not knowing something, like not knowing if a creeper is around that corner or if you've cleared out all the shriekers from the ancient city. Most horror games rely on you not knowing something to scare you. If you knew the exact mechanics of how a horror game worked, when the jump scares will happen, the ideal route to avoid ghosts, well, the game might still be fun, but it probably won't be scary and mysterious. And this rule applies to environmental storytelling too. Right now, the portal is this big, mysterious centerpiece of the city. Is it where the skulk came from? Is it where the city's people fled to? I don't know. That's not something that I can know. But if the portal became functional, if it just turned into another tool for the player to use, that would make it kind of boring. The city would lose a lot of its mystery, become closer to an underground nether fortress, yet another place where atmosphere and lore play second fiddle to functionality. And so I don't want the portal to be fixed. I don't want to know the answer to these questions. The mystery and the speculation are the point. And if Mojang does reveal a secret fourth skulk dimension at Minecraft Live, I'm sure it will be fine. But I'll be a bit disappointed, and now I hope you understand why. And that's it for video number 2. This video was a little bit easier than the first one, so hopefully that means I'm improving. I hope it didn't come across as too snobby and insisting that the portal remain broken. Like I'm fine if they add it. I just like the mystery, you know. So as always, if you liked it, leave a like. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below, and I will see you next time.